See if I'm strong enough to... Don't try this at home. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Morgan M. Steele. I'm an author. Today we are unboxing dolls. I have been wanting to film a doll boxing for a while. They are piling up, let me tell you. I was just talking to a friend of the channel, Movie Turtle, and I was like, if you need some content, come on over. We can unbox some stuff and I can teach you more about Monster High because he has been doing a series, I will link it below, on his channel where he's clipping together the info dumps that my friend Sienna and I gave him when we were filming the Monster High live action video reactions a couple years back, and it has been a treasure trove. So yeah, if you need content, Connor, come on over. I got lots of dolls to unbox, starting with these six dolls today. Crack open my ice cold Coke Zero, hashtag not sponsored. This video has been recorded very shortly following the premiere of Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland. I have thoughts on the film. I will be filming a more in-depth review slash reaction slash rewrite video soon, very soon, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm writing it right now. The script is going well. But today I want to talk about the dolls. I have been sitting on these two since forever. I did not get Rise of Red and Chloe because, bless the designers. I think Chloe's costume in the first film, I think the ones in Wicked Wonderland are very good. I think they dressed Chloe very well this time. I think her costume in Wicked Wonderland, or not Wicked Wonderland, oh my god, Rise of Red is like the worst Descendants costume ever. I don't like her quilted jacket thing. I don't like the thing wrapped around her leg. I don't like the weird athleisure leggings we have her in. What are we doing? And that's not to mention the crazy wigs that they've got this girl in. Oh my god. But I don't want that Chloe doll, and therefore I didn't want Red either. But I love Bridget and Ella. They are my favorite characters in that film. I love them so much. I did not get their adult versions, the Queen of Hearts and Cinderella, but I got them as teens, and I love them so much. So I think we'll start with Bridget today. We'll save Ella for second. But yeah, I rewatched this movie for the first time since I watched it originally, and maybe someday you'll see the reaction to that film, because my friends and I did film one the night it came out, and I just never wanted to edit it, so maybe that'll happen. I'm really deep in a Descendants hyperfixation right now, and I did not think it was gonna hit me like this, so I don't know. I'm glad I have all this content to churn through now. But yeah, I never had the Descendants dolls as a kid, like the original series dolls. I was an Ever After High girly. I was a Monster High girly, but I didn't really get into the Descendants dolls. I think it was kind of also, it was like 2015, so it was when I was getting out of doll collecting at the time, so I did not get any of the Hasbro Descendants dolls, but these are Mattel. I almost said Marvel. I got Marvel on the brain. The Doomsday trailer also just came out. I suppose there's some reading to do. There's one. Okay. Anyway, back of the box. Bubbly, generous, and sugary sweet, the kindest soul you'll ever meet. Bridget. Yeah, that's what it says. But yes, I love Bridget. I think she's so sweet. I love her song. She's got such a good song. This is a weird box. It's just lots of plastic pull tabs. And doing this now, like, it'll be very interesting to see if the new ones are boxed the way that they did these 2 years ago. So yeah, man, time flies, huh? It's crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay, not too bad. Ah, she's so cute. I love this outfit too. Like, if I was gonna cosplay anything from these films, aside from like Mal, like if I was gonna cosplay anything from these last two films, it'd probably be Bridget. Like her look is just so cute. I love pink. I'm a pink girly on occasion, on more than one occasion in fact. Yeah, and she's so adorable, and like, I don't know, it is kind of world breaking a little bit. I think it makes sense for Bridget specifically because she's from Wonderland. I have feelings about Cinderella having blue hair. Like, I think it should be any other color, black, brown, blonde, you know. She's strawberry blonde in the original cartoon. Fun fact. They always make her blonde for like marketing reasons, and they always make her dress blue. But it's a silver dress, and she's strawberry blonde. So perhaps bring those colors back into the color scheme. And we do have the head pegs that I adore so much. Oh god. Okay, we've done it. Oh, some of them came out, in fact. Did we rip a hole in her head? No. Okay, so initially, I don't love the feeling of her hair. I don't know what it's made of. Like, I'm a doll collector, but I don't know, like, the different types of doll hair some of the girlies do. Like, I know there's nylon, and there's poly, and there's saran. I know saran is the really nice one, so I'm guessing that this is not saran. It's very waxy. It's very, very waxy. I did just see a video. Some girl had to do this with her Hazel doll, so maybe this is a recurring theme with these dolls, but I don't usually have this problem with Mattel. Anyway, and it could just be because she's been in the box for 2 years. Who knows? She's been in my basement waiting for this video. Kind of low quality fabric on the jacket here. I like the tulle that we have on the sleeves and the jacket trim. Underneath, we have is this one piece? It's looking like it. Yes, it's a one-piece dress. She's got some fake stitching on the front. How about we focus on her? Oh, perfect. Yeah, so she's got some fake stitching on the front here to look like a heart. It's not real stitching, which is fine. This is all tulle, these layers down here. I think that's very cute with the hearts printed on to look like her card skirt. I think that's nice. She's got tights, which is always fun. And she's got these red boots. Very simple mold here. And she comes with a little cupcake. I don't see a flamingo feather on it. So this must be after Uliana took said flamingo. I just watched these movies, like I said. Then she's got a little charm belt on. So she's very cute. I love Bridget. I don't know what I'm going to have to do about her hair because this is not the ideal shape for her to be in. Why is it standing up like that? It should just be kind of tumbling very nicely. Bridget, I've seen people still have her available for sale. She's very cheap now because the movie came out so long ago, so she's on like super clearance. So if you want one, I would get it now. They probably won't last much longer with this new movie out, I would assume. Yeah, so Bridget is the nice Queen of Hearts in her teenage years. This is the foundation for Pink from the new movie. And yeah, we will probably be getting into spoilers here, by the way. I'll put a spoiler warning at the beginning of the video. Editor Morgan, thank you. But yeah, I like her. I think she's cute. I like her face mold too. I don't think it looks a lot like, what's her name? Ruby Rose Turner? Who plays her? I feel like she's got like a rounder, sweeter face than this, and this is just, you know. But she's cute. She's very cute. So, on we move to Ella. So, box art. Down to earth with a little grit. Life is tough, but she won't quit. I like that. I like the rhymes. So Ella is young Cinderella, as played by, in her adult years, Brandy. This is Morgan Dudley playing young Ella. I adore her. She is my favorite. I think Bridget is a very, very close second, but I love the way that Ella is written in that film. I think she's so, like, spunky and cool, and I think she puts Chloe in her place a lot, because Chloe is our perfect princess Nepo baby.
Perfect princess Nepo babies.
You know, her own mom, like, as a teenager being like, hey, like, it's not all sunshine and roses. Like, sometimes you need to get your hands dirty and you know, there are shades of gray and things, which it's interesting that Chloe doesn't know that Cinderella has not taught her that in her adult years. But yeah, so I kind of went through everything to get my hands on this doll because it was a Canada exclusive. I don't know why they would do that, because she's one of the 4 main girls of the movie. But yeah, she was a Canada exclusive, so I had to order her from Amazon Canada, and then I used this, like, kind of drop shipping service to have her sent to me from some warehouse in Canada. And then it was kind of like a trap low-key because like the shipping was so expensive to have her sent here. It was like normal doll price to get her sent to the warehouse. And then like she was there and they were like, great, you want her $40 more. I was like, what? I don't know, I didn't think the shipping would be that pricey, I guess. I thought it would be maybe like $20-ish. But it was international. This is 2024, so this is like probably affected by tariffs. I was just thinking about that. But yeah, so she came all the way from Canada to be here, and she is in my favorite costume in the movie. I just rewatched it and I forgot how much I loved this costume. This is her little like overall look with the cute overalls and the adorable sleeves. I love these sleeves so much. Like, I like this other look too. I think it's cute. I like the patchwork look that they've given her, because like Cinderella in the cartoon, like before, you know, she's at the ball, before she gets her pink dress, she is wearing a, like, she's got an apron with patches on it. And so I like that the patches have carried over here. I think it's a really cool design. I love the butterflies on her. I really love her look. I love her character in general. I just think she's, you know, my favorite of the two, but I love Bridget too. I like her a lot. And I think the teal hair is very cute on her. I do like it, but I'm not like all for the, I mean, they used to be called AKs, now they're called HKs. That was something that was in Wicked Wonderland. They're called Hero Kids instead of Auradon Kids. It used to be AKs and VKs. It just shifted a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't really have any big, like, negative feelings about it. Anyway, the VKs, traditionally, are supposed to be the ones with the weird, wacky hair colors, so I don't know why Cinderella does. I don't know. Like for Wonderland, even though Bridget is, like, good at the time, like, it makes sense because, like, Wonderland is, like, a weird, wacky world, but Cinderella's just, like, a human girl. Like, she doesn't have any powers or anything. It would make a little more sense if, like, Fairy Godmother had weird hair. I don't know, because she's, like, magical, at least, within the world building of the Disney Descendants franchise, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Okay, girl. Ooh! And I saw a comment on TikTok that was talking about Red and Chloe, and they called them Cherry and Blue Raspberry. Now we have to deal with Cherry and Blue Raspberry, and it tickled me a lot. It's so funny. So yes, I love this doll. She's so cute. Why didn't you give us her in America? Why was she a Canada exclusive? Why is the camera focusing on my hair? Okay, there we go. Yeah, why? She's so beautiful. Her hair is not, like, quite the texture I expected it to be. I thought the curls might be, like, a little more defined, but I think it's fine. You know, I think it feels better than Bridget's. Bridget's is very, like, waxy. I can't believe it's standing up like that. That's so crazy. Might be my fault for leaving her in the box. But yeah, so I think her hair feels better than the other one. It's got some purple in there too. I don't know. Yeah. I don't quite remember if it had any purple in there in the film, even though I just watched it. But I love these sleeves, these peasant top sleeves. So cute. Yeah, and I love the patchwork that we have going on. She's adorable. I love these shoes. She's got little high tops. I don't know if you'd call them high top. Platforms, that's the word. With butterflies on them. So I love the butterfly motifs. I think it makes a lot of sense for Cinderella because butterflies transform and Cinderella has a transformation. I think that's great. She also has this little pouch bag purse thing. She's already wearing one. Like, she's wearing a belt already. But we'll give her another one. This one's for utility. Yeah, there we go. Very, very Disney Channel of her, 2 belts. But yes, I really like this doll. I really like Ella. I wished, and I thought, like, going in, and I'll get more into this in that other video that I'm writing, I thought this one we'd go back in time again. I thought we would, because it's the other one was the first half of a time travel movie, so I thought this one would be the other half of a time travel movie where you have to go back and fix it. And they didn't do that. So, I don't know. I thought we'd see Bridget and Ella again, and I'm really sad that we didn't. But that is neither here nor there. So, with these girlies out of box, we must move on to their daughters, I guess. So, next up we've got Cherry and Blue Raspberry. I love their costumes in this one, especially like Red's hair. I love her hair with the little heart braid in the back. So cute. I liked her mini buns last movie. That's what this whole thing is inspired by today. I liked her little buns last movie. I thought they were very fun. But I like her look a lot in this one. It's very similar to her last movie look in my eyes anyway. We have fully red, you know, a little bit of black in there. Very fun. And then Chloe, I think, really improved. I think her costume is way better than the last film. I hated her costume in the last movie. But in this one, I liked everything they dressed her in. I like the big puffy sleeves that are reminiscent of Cinderella's gown. I think that's very good. I think leaning more into like the silver tones, like I said last time, really suited her well because Cinderella wears silver. She's a silver girly. So I think that's really fun. But we're gonna start with Red, I think. So we have Red. Okay. On the back, we have her little profile. This royal rebel comes face to face with the consequences of her time-traveling actions. And, like, does she? Like, she kind of doesn't. Like, she kind of gives, like, a half apology at the end of it. And she's like, it's all my fault. For what? Tell him why. Tell him why it's your fault, Red, huh? Won't do that. Okay, so the back of this box is very different. I liked the pull tabs last time, actually. It was so convenient. Let's see if I'm strong enough to... Don't try this at home. What the Okay, let's try this a different way. There we go. Okay. Peel up. Peel up from the bottom. That would be the strat there. Okay. Then we're gonna kit her out from the front. Oh, I didn't even notice she had two-tone boots. That's cute. Did Ella have an accessory? Her belt. Okay. I saw this here and I was like, am I missing something? Okay, so we have this little deck of cards. Oh, that's adorable. I kind of didn't expect it to do that. That's great. Okay, so yeah, you can pull a card. It is the Queen of Hearts. Very fun. From the deck. That's very neat. And it might just be that I am on the baby's side of TikTok. I see a lot of people being mad at Red in this movie, and I honestly don't think she did anything wrong. I might just be a Red apologist. I like her more than Chloe. That's not... And I wanted to like Chloe more this movie than the last movie, and I think that at least was achieved. No, I think I did like Chloe less in this movie, in fact. I liked her costumes more. I liked her look more. I thought that was good. Her wigs are better in this film, but her story arc really pissed me off. And maybe we'll get more into that when I'm unboxing Chloe, but like, I don't think Red did anything wrong, frankly. She, aside from like, you know, the stuff with Maddox and Max, like, that's all crazy. But as far as her relationship with Chloe, like, I think Red didn't do anything to Chloe. Oh my god. Why do we do this? Why do we package them like this? I don't... Oh my god. Oh! That might be the roughest one I've done. Oh, but they both came out. You know what? They both ripped out of her. They're not still in there, which is nice. So they have kind of replicated her heart braid here. It's a plastic clip-on bit there. How's that, huh? Cute. I think it works. That's like fine to achieve that. I wish it was braided. I don't know why. Like, this is the easy fix, you know? I don't know. Her hair's a little tangled. It's like, it feels better than Bridget, so maybe it is just I left her in that freaking box too long, which is my bad. But we've got her like jacket on top of a little bit of lace, little lace undershirt. She's got tights as well. Very nice. She, like I said, she has two-tone boots, so she has one black boot, one red boot. Very fun. She's got like mesh sleeves on this jacket, which I suppose I did not notice. She's got gloves on, which is cool. It looks like they do come off as well. They have a slit up the side so you could take them off. That's nice. She's got a belt on underneath. She's got a skirt, and she's got this like pleather jacket with some zippers printed onto it, which is fine. You know, this is to be expected of dolls these days. My, how far we've fallen. Monster, not to bring it up, same company though. Monster High used to have like layers and layers and layers of clothes and just be so lovingly crafted. So I don't know, it sucks that we've fallen so far, but this is better than a Hasbro doll. I like her face mold a lot. She does have her sparkly eyeshadow, which is lovely, and she's got a red lip, which is great. She has red earrings, which is great. So that's fine. I think she looks good. I like Red in this film. I think what she did to Maddox and Max is really up. But as you know, as far as her and Chloe, I'll take Red every time. I like her relationship with Luis. I think it's very sweet. Again, I'll get into it more in that other video, but I have some thoughts on things. Always I have thoughts on things. So yes, this is Red. She's great. We'll move on to Chloe. So, yeah, Chloe, bless her. This perfect princess must go down the rabbit hole to save the one person who almost took everything from her. This perfect princess must go down the rabbit hole to save the one person who almost took everything from her. Almost took what from you, girl? Girl, your mom is still your mom, and she's alive, and she's not being beheaded, and also, guess what? She's just a little stricter than she used to be, which is fixed immediately when you called her out on it. So, I don't know what she took from you. I don't know what she took from you, frankly. That's crazy. That whole... I didn't want to be pissed off at her in this video, but here we are. Like... And it's a character in a children's movie, I must remind myself. This is a character in a children's movie. You know? We must remind ourselves these things. But my god, she's so whiny. Perfect princess nepo baby indeed. It pisses me off. This one is coming apart way worse than the other one, too. She has everything on earth working against her in this video. I'm so sorry. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. She... pissed me off with her whining, frankly. She's like, oh my god, like, no one's listening to me. And she can be mad about Red, like, putting her in front of that flower, but the way she was waving her sword around in the last movie, which, by the way, was like a day ago for them, you'd think that she could have frickin' handled herself against a flower. Like, I think Red thought you were capable, hon. I think she thought you were capable, and apparently she was wrong. I don't know. That's the one thing she has the right to be mad about. Like, oh my god, she used me as live bait. Yeah, I guess. Okay. I'm not actually mad, by the way. Don't be all up in my comments defending Chloe. And then she has, like, the craziest evil arc in the world, and I don't have that doll today. I think it's pretty, because I think that look is pretty on her. I saw the doll leaks beforehand, so I was like, damn, like, I wonder how Chloe gets to that point, and the answer is that... Spoilers for Descendants Wicked Wonderland. That Max makes an Evilinator 3000 and puts it on her wrist, and then she's evil for 2 seconds, and then she's saved by the power of song and friendship. What are we doing? I don't know. Like, and if they had given her, like, an actual reason to be mad, I think I'd be less mad about it. But the fact that her whole thing is like, I've been ignored for the 2 days we've been in Wonderland while your mom is kidnapped. Girl, her mom is kidnapped. Like, I don't know if you remember that part of the adventure, but her mom, in fact, has been kidnapped because you guys went back in time to save your mom's life. So I need you. I'm begging you to get some perspective. I lost the pegs in her hair. That's what I'm trying to do right now, is find those little plastic pegs. They might be gone forever. I don't know. I like the feeling of her hair. I think it's nice. I think it's a very nice texture. It, like, feels, I think, maybe they feel about the same. Maybe I've just got weird clammy hands right now. She has leggings on, okay? We've got these tall boots. The boots have a sheath for her dagger. Very cool. Again with, girl, you're strapped. I think Red thought you could handle yourself. I don't think she meant to offend you. I think she thought you could handle yourself. Anyway, she's got a belt. She's got this pretty shiny skirt. She's got this pretty shiny jacket. She also has gloves. These also appear to come off, so you can take them off if you'd like. Yeah, she's got is this like a dark undershirt? I assume it's all, oh, it's attached to the leggings. I think it is one piece. And I like this sparkly bit of mesh underneath her neck. On her neck. I think it's nice. She's got cute earrings. She's got a diamond hair clip, which is nice. I like this doll. I like this a lot more than movie one. I'm very glad I didn't get movie one Chloe, especially not full price. Oh my god. But yes, I think this is a worthy Chloe to be in my collection. Again, she's not my favorite character. I had high hopes for her going into this. I really did. I thought, like, I don't know, that they'd just write her not even like better than the last one, because I think, like, in the last one she is a perfect princess nepo baby.
Perfect princess nepo babies.
And she's learning through her mom, through her young mom, that, like, life is not great for everyone, and that we have to put things into perspective when we're looking at, like, privilege and stuff. Like, I think she was learning those things, and I think, like, her arc in that movie was fine. I think she was becoming a better character. I think I had higher hopes for where she'd end up in this film. And so the fact that her whole arc, and like I just rewatched this again. So I've seen the second one twice now, and I just rewatched the first one as well. Like Red, after the chess match, tries to talk to her twice and is like, hey, can we talk this through? And Chloe's like, no, you just want to ignore me.
I just don't know what to say, Red. And if you can't even see the problem, I'm not sure where to start.
Like, no, girl, I'm sorry. Like, she's trying to talk to you right now. She has sensed that she has upset you in some way, and she's trying to talk you through this, and you are rejecting every advance in that manner. And, like, also, like, Red was a VK. Until 2 days ago, Red was a VK with no friends who grew up in, like, a worse exile than the Isle of the Lost because her mom was a freaking dictator. Okay, so I don't know. Just have a little perspective that like maybe your friend is not great at communicating and she's trying really hard to communicate with you, and you as the spoiled perfect princess nepo baby is like, no, I don't want to talk. You don't want to talk to me. You don't. No, she's trying to. Hun, she's trying to. And then she goes off into the woods and she has a song. Oh my God, no one likes me. I'm gonna be evil now. Girl. My God. Yeah. What a time. And then I gave it 1 star on Letterboxd, alright? So I don't know why this hyperfixation has kicked in. I don't know. I don't know why it's me. So, yeah. Anyway. I have thoughts on the film. I would maybe give it 2 stars. 1.5. After rewatching it. I like the songs. I think the songs are fine. I think the writers need to be reevaluated, perchance. But yeah, so that's Red and Chloe. And now I'm going to open the other 2 that came out with this line. Yay! Okay, so now we have the other 2 that are in this line. We have Pink and Hazel. Hazel, unexpectedly, one of my favorite characters in this film. She is so consistently funny. Like, everything she says, her line, I am so good at giving advice.
I am good at giving advice.
Cracks me up. Her delivery is so good. I love her. I do love a child of Captain Hook. I think she's great. Pink, I also really like. I liked her more on second watch than I liked her on first, but I think her purpose is to be, like, kind of jarring, you know? She's just not supposed to exist, and so you're reminded of that constantly. I think her bit about, and Pink too, very funny, very cute, okay? So, we're gonna get into that. Before that, you may have noticed, I have a blind box here. So I already opened it. I got Luis. Yay! He was the one I wanted, so I'm very happy with this. But yeah, why? Let me insert my rant. Why doesn't Luis have a doll? He's the freaking love interest. He's in like 3 songs, more than that. He has a love duet. He has that Did You Hear About Him? Right? Them. Did you hear about them? And Hazel is the other featured song in that song, or featured character in that song. He's in the opening number. He's in the closing number, right? We have a lot of focus on Luis, but we don't have a Luis doll. We're getting a Max Hatter doll. We have him already, I guess. I didn't get him because he's in a 2-pack with Red, and I don't need another Red. And also, his hair is molded on, which I hate. Why does Mattel keep doing that with the boy dolls? Pisses me off. It makes sense with, like, Heath Burns or Deuce Gorgon, where their hair is snakes and fire. Like, that's fine. Molded hair is fine in that case. Why? Why does all the Mattel boy dolls have mold hair? I don't want mold hair. I want hair on the boys. And especially, like, if we had a Luis doll, he has beautiful curly hair. I'd like him to have real hair. So yes, I will put him on display back here. But, yeah. Why no Luis doll? And I know the answer is because the boy dolls don't sell, but maybe I would have bought the Zombies dolls if you gave us a Zed doll. Just a thought that I had. I don't know. We didn't get Zed, we didn't get Victor. We got all the girls except Eliza. We didn't get an Eliza doll, but we did get the other 3 girls. We didn't get Victor or Zed with the Zombies 4 dolls. So, I don't know. It's a pattern I've noticed. It's a pattern I don't like. I want more boy dolls. How are the girls supposed to play their little romances? You know what? They're all gonna be lesbians, and that's fine. We love lesbian Barbie dolls. That's fine. But yeah, they don't have their boys to play with anymore. It's so sad. It's such a downfall. I hate it. Capitalism, man. We used to have boy dolls. So we're gonna start with Hazel. I love Hazel. She is the daughter of Captain Hook. She hangs out with the Smee twins that we saw in Descendants 3. They are grown up now. And yeah, they are her little lackeys, and it's adorable. I have to feed the Smees every 2 hours. So funny. Never one to back down from a challenge. This fierce villain kid doesn't let anything stand in her way. And that is true. She doesn't. She's very powerful. She ripped the wings off of Tinkerbell, y'all. That's crazy. Crazy work. And then they wrote in, well, Tinkerbell grows her wings back, which she doesn't, by the way. But Descendants is Disney's like official fan fiction. Like, you kind of have to suspend your disbelief. Anytime a character enters the Descendants logic, they no longer abide by the logic of their own movie. And that's why I'm not mad about Luis having Luisa's strength. Everyone's like, but the miracle, it doesn't work like that. You're right, it doesn't. But now he's a Descendants character. So he no longer abides by the rules of his own reality. That's just how that works, I fear. Yes, the Descendants logic states that all descendants of Disney characters follow in their parents' exact footsteps until they defy those footsteps. So, for example, like Mal being able to turn into a dragon, that's a Maleficent thing. Ben roaring all the time, even though genetically he's not a beast, because that was a curse. So unless some of that was like left over in Beast's DNA, like he shouldn't be roaring all the time, but he does because he's a descendant of Beast, and so he abides by the rules of the universe. Usually they take after one parent, so like Mal takes after Maleficent, not really Hades, until she starts like leaning into that more, even though she has two magical parents. I've seen people theorize that perchance Luis's dad is Maui, and I think that that's very interesting because his tattoo moves. He does the thing, and his tattoo moves, which is a Maui thing. And in that song, he's singing about all of these crazy feats about, like, I put a dragon in a headlock, and he twisted a giant octopus's arms like origami. You don't want to know how many times I've listened to this soundtrack. That's just off the dome. This video is not scripted. So, you know, he's listing off all these feats, and that's a Maui thing. His song, You're Welcome, is just him. I stole fire from the gods for humans, and I did this, and I sprouted the coconut tree, and like all that stuff, like, you know, I don't know. I believe it though. I think that would be a very cool dad for Luis to have. I think, yeah, it's fitting. Ooh! Okay. We've done it. Okay, so Hazel Hook, super cute. Hook has a lot of kids in the Descendants lore, because he has a couple in the books that don't make it into the movies, and the books are, like, kind of partially canon anyway. He's got, like, CJ Hook is his daughter, and we have Hazel, obviously. We have Harry Hook. I think there's one more, too, like, from the books or the animated show. I don't understand the canon of that, also. Like, I don't understand why you would make a show for the kids that is, like, kind of not really canon. I don't know. Anyway, these girls love their fingerless gloves. She also has fingerless gloves on. It looks like they can also be removed. Very cute. She's got this, like, leathery looking top. It feels decent. Like, I like the fabric here. We have a, like, cream piratey undershirt with these awesome sleeves here. We have, like I said, Descendants. She's got 3 belts on. That's sick. I like this high-low skirt cape situation thing. It's got, like, a nice, like, pattern underneath too, which I like. I like that in a doll. She's got pleathery pants, which is so fun. Got a little pattern on them. She's got these big, cool pirate boots. And I love her hair. So her hair is beautiful, curly, and she's got several, like, charms in it, which I think is so fun and cool. I think it gives it just, like, a really nice look and some layers. I adore her face mold. I think it's beautiful. Yes, this one. Oh my god, her face is so pretty. And she's got little baby hairs painted onto her forehead, which I think is beautiful. I love her makeup. The actress who plays Hazel is just so pretty. I think she's like 25 or something. I don't know. Like, I like when the Descendants kids are a little older. It's fun. I don't know how she's meant to hold this. Also, she did not come with little rubber bands for... Now it's focusing only on her. Hello? Okay, so I don't know how she's meant to hold it, because, like, there's one little loop in the middle there, but it doesn't fit very nicely in her hand, especially with this glove on, so I don't know what good this hook is gonna do. I really like her. Like I said, she's one of the funniest in the movie. Her and Felix kept me laughing. I loved Felix's lines. And I was talking to Movie Turtle, I was like, Felix and Hazel are so dear to me. And he was like, girl, he's got like 3 lines. I was like, yeah, and all 3 of them made me laugh.
My father is twisted. Well, you are related.
That's so funny. When Robbie gets ejected from the chessboard after they've been traumatized by the tea together. Felix is like, no, my dude!
My dude.
Cracked me the up. That's so funny. But yeah, I love the VKs. I've always loved the VKs. They've always been my favorite characters in the Descendants universe. Mal, Evie, Ben, Carlos, Core 4, Uma, Harry, Gil, like they are all great. I've always loved them. Doug is my favorite of the Oradon kids. I think the rest of the Oradon kids are perfect Princess Nepo babies, and I don't always like them. I think Jane, like, I like Jane. I came around on Jane. Lonnie's fine. I like her. But, like, Aubrey, Chad, you know. Chad's funny. I like Chad in the later movies when he's, like, 3D printing stuff on their 3D printer. Very fun B-plot. You know, but the VKs have a special spot in my heart. I think they are better written than a lot of the Ordon kids. And I just, like, I love them. I love them so much. Not Ben, because Ben gets a lot of focus. He's well written, but... Okay. Pink. This bubbly and brave princess is in on all the fun. I miss the rhymes from the first set of boxes. Why aren't we doing rhymes anymore? It's Wonderland. It should rhyme. It should be whimsical. There we are. Okay, so Pink gets a couple of accessories here. She has a bow and a purse. Everyone else is getting 1. She got 2. Very special. Special girl. So yes, I like Pink. I think her design is fun. I wish, and someone pointed this out on TikTok, when I tell you I've been like knee deep in this fandom on accident, I didn't mean to, but here we are. Some people on TikTok said her name should have been Rose. I think very much yes. I think her name should have been Rose. Rose is a beautiful shade of pink, but also it has the added layer of the Wonderland reference. We're painting the roses red, right? So like I think, and red is in that phrase too, so I think the sisters being Rose and Red, I think would have been so much better than Rose and Pink. I think Pink, the name, I don't know, kind of serves its purpose of being like kind of annoying, like just like, and Pink, I'm Pink, like, okay girl. like I think it helps her serve her purpose in the narrative, which is something that is not quite supposed to be there and something that is supposed to feel a little bit odd. Okay, so this is a hair clip, very cute. It's got a little clip on the back, so I assume you can clip it in her hair. Come on, girl. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Why do we do this? Why do we always do this? I don't understand. Oh. How is a kid supposed to unbox a doll? I don't know. I've never understood. I was always a tween slash, you know, I was a tween when I was unboxing my own dolls. Trauma aside, she has very cute hair. She has the Bridget issue a little bit. Like mother, like daughter, where it is standing up in the back. It's a little stiff. I wish, oh, and it's very crunchy. Oh my God. I don't feel like Bridget's is this crunchy. I will probably wash this out at some point because my God, is it crunchy. Yeah, no, I don't like the feeling of that. She very much has the waxy hair that her mother has. So that's crazy. Her jacket here is made of like almost felt. I think that's very interesting. And she's got a cute heart-covered collar top, skirt, tights, these cute shoes. She loses one of them in the film, but she finds it very quickly thereafter. She's got a little bow. She's got like a, I don't know, like an ascot cravat situation going on. She's got these bangs that are like kind of not doing her any favor. I don't know why they'd do this to her. Like, it's better than one big chunk, I guess. But it's the crispy crunchy that the rest of her hair is, and it feels like glue. It very much feels like glue. But I think her face mold is very pretty. I think she looks great. I think her makeup looks good. I like this doll. Like, I think she's very cute. I was on the fence about getting her. I wanted the other 3 for sure. I was like, I need a Chloe and a Red because I don't have Chloe or Red. And I need Hazel because she's so freaking funny. I have to have her. But Pink, I was like, I don't know. I guess I'm getting the other 3. I may as well get the 4th one. So I I'm glad I did. I think she's very cute. I think a lot of her design reminds me of Bridget. Like, they have the layered skirts and stuff, and that's the whole point of her, is, like, in bringing back this good part of Bridget, like, we also get Pink, which is this remnant of her, you know? And I think that's kind of beautiful. She's very sweet. I wish they had done more. They do a little bit at the end with, like, one scene, but that's my problem with this movie, is it's just, like, it's a string of scenes. Like, they kind of don't connect to each other at all, and there's kind of no, like, overarching threads that really, like, matter in this movie. Things just happen, and I don't like that in a film. I think it's written very weird, you know? And I think, like, characters just bring up things that don't really, I don't know how to articulate what I'm feeling, but, like, Pink's whole thing where she's like, why, because I'm nice? Because I'm nice? Like, girl, where did this come from? Her whole storyline could have been executed so well, because, like, she was not supposed to exist. She is the remnant of the time travel. And so, like, in digging deeper into her and Red's relationship, I think we really could have gotten something where, like, Pink could have been the reason that Red did not want to go back and fix what happened to Max and Maddox. Because, I think that justifies her actions, in fact. If it was, like, her bonding with Pink, and, like, maybe she starts off being, like, standoffish, like we see her at first with Pink, like, I don't know what to do with all this energy, you know? Like, and then warming up to her slowly, and being like, oh, like, this is my sister. Maybe remembering things sooner, and then by the time Max is like, I'm using this time machine to go back in time to fix my dad, and Red is like, no, you can't, you're going to erase my sister. Like, I think this needed to be the heart of the film instead of an afterthought. I think a lot of the film is an afterthought, unfortunately. And I think that's what pisses me off so much, is because, like, it has good bones, and it could have been a really good movie, but instead it's just, like, this string of scenes that don't really matter to one another, and it pisses me off. I don't know. It pisses me off because it had a lot of potential, and it just crumbled. So, anyway, those are my thoughts on Wicked Wonderland, and a little bit on Rise of Red. These are all the dolls that I unboxed. Aren't they so pretty? Look at all of them up there. That's so nice. I don't know. We need to focus again on making good movies for the kids, because we can't keep writing off bad writing as, oh, well, it's for kids. It's for kids. I'm sorry, do you want your babies to be stupid? Like, give them something to chew on. Give them something give them something to think about. Give them something good. They used to have good movies, and I think we need to prioritize that again. We need to prioritize making children's media smart and not just something to babysit them, you know? So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Anyway, do you have any thoughts on Wicked Wonderland? Do you have any thoughts on the dolls for Wicked Wonderland? Do you wish that they had made a Louise doll? Which I do. I think they should have. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I say all of this with a lot of love in my heart for this franchise. And, like, a lot of love, even for the first movie, even for Wicked Wonderland. Like, I did not really, or not Wicked Wonderland. Oh my god. The names. Rise of Red. A lot of love in my heart for Rise of Red, you know, like, love that I did not remember having for it, but I rewatched it and I was like, no, like, I do really love this film and I love these characters. So I don't know. All this frustration comes from a place of love. But that said, do you have frustrations of your own? Let me know in the comments down below. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. And as always, take your meds, drink your water, and I'll see you when I see you.